pick, man?
Pick that shit, Aaron.
The shit looks a little flat in the front. No.
Let's just stay in. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the other Binotto Bros podcast with your favorite Binotto Bros, Aaron, Paul, and myself. Aaron, yes, was trying to fix his hair.
I'm mad you do what Greg does. He just
dude, that's the one. That's the
took
one.
off his headphones and he just went. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta fix the flow, man. The flow. I'm sorry, it's a little out of whack right now. I gotta get it touched up on Saturday. So Paul, we missed you last week. Not gonna lie. Me and Aaron had a good conversation, but it wasn't the same. There was sometimes I was like, I wish Paul was
a short show that ended up being 55 minutes.
Well, when Aaron and I talk, it just happens to just kind of drag on. So I mean, it is what it is. So let's get into a little bit of the news because I want to talk a little bit of baseball. I want to talk about football, and then I got a little game for us to play at the end. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. It's going to be pretty lit. Yasiel Puig finally signs with the team. He signs with the Braves, which is not really a bad look for the Braves because they're going to have I never remember that left fielder's name because it's like Ozzy Albrus or whatever. I know he's what's his name?
You talking about the young guy they got?
No, yeah, is it once? No, it's not once. That's the guy from the Nationals. I can't believe I can't remember this right now. I literally just looked it up earlier. But
you're talking about. I just had his name and I just fucking. Zook, is it? I know
the
junior. About.
Yes, Acuna Jr. Yeah, Ronald Acuna Jr. I knew I was in the ballpark somewhere. And they also have a nice young second baseman or third base or shortstop. They're looking to be like a real deadly team. So go there,
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah. So for Yasiel Puig to go there in the outfield, I think it's going to make a little bit of a difference. He's also going to provide a little bit of an attitude, and I think that's perfect for what the Braves are going to do. The Braves are probably my pick to win at least their division for sure. Yes, they're going to have to go against the Washington Nationals. I just something about that bullpen, that starting lineup. If Freddie Freeman can hit bombs. I wish they would have. I think didn't they have Dallas Keuchel last year. I wish they still had him. That would make more deadly. So Yasiel Puig signs to the Braves. We'll start with Paul. What are your thoughts on Yasiel Puig to the Braves?
I mean, he's 29, but still. I mean, he's good as a player. It's just his overall attitude, and he has them little outbursts where he gets a little crazy. But his arm and his bat, I mean, speak for itself. So, I think it's a good pickup.
He's got a whole fucking cannon for arm. The only person I know can throw as good or not as good as him is Starling Marte.
Well, my thing is, did the Braves lose anybody? Because they beat Washington in their division last year. So I don't know if you can project them to go down.
I mean, the only person I'm pretty sure they lost that I can think of is maybe Dallas Keuchel. But, I mean, I didn't hear a lot about the MLB offseason, really. Like, this is the only real big MLB offseason thing that I was sort of aware of minus Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole's maybe the only other big signee that I was like, oh, shit, that happened. But it's only because it's Yasiel Puig. It's just his
free agency in baseball wasn't too crazy this year.
It wasn't because I think about the time that everything was – I think their free agency was about to hit boomer status, I guess we can say. Here comes the corona saying, here, let me fuck you up here.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's who went there. They signed Cole Hamels. That's who the Braves got.
Oh, wow. That's actually a real big flame. I think he came from Texas because he was a part of the Texas Rangers. Oh.
No, he came from – he went to Texas? I thought he was with us. He was with the Cubs. When did he leave? He didn't play with it was the Cubs.
Oh, well, did he play for Are you sure it was the Cubs?
Yeah,
he played for us. He traded from the Rangers to the Cubbies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, look at that.
The Cubs.
I completely forgot about him actually playing for the Cubs.
And he did real good with the Cubs in the second half of the year, but then they didn't want to pay him. He was too expensive.
That's a big
That's a Chicago thing. We're known for not paying players. All that money and you just don't want to pay nobody. It don't make sense. There's no cap in baseball.
There's no cap in baseball.
Oh man.
But the thing is, the Cubs are already so loaded. I mean, Cole Hamels is probably just like hold on, like somebody like who's that? Jose Quintero? Quintero? Is that
Yeah.
right? Oh, he's gone.
I can't pronounce.
Yeah, we got him still, but his dumb ass cut his finger in a kitchen accident.
Yo, how do these sports players, man? I'll never understand how you get into like shit like that.
It's just like remember when Jason Pierre-Paul blew his,
JPP.
yeah, Aaron and I were going to the same place today. That
blew
was
his fucking fingers off.
4th of July was around the corner. He's over here.
There's memes. There's memes where it says Happy 4th and his fingers are like this.
Oh,
it's bogus.
Yeah, no. I don't know how you get in these situations where you do stupid shit like that. Like you just, I don't know. If I was a sports player, I'm staying out of everything.
I think it's like people just trying to they're trying to do something that they know they shouldn't, but just be like, haha, or show off, and accidents happen, and
I say all this, but John Wall tripped down his stairs and tore his ACL again.
That's very true. But that dude that John Wall's another injury player for another day.
Yeah.
But
John Wall needs to walk around in a bubble.
Until then, we got baseball. It should be happening relatively soon, guys. Like what, the next week or so? So I mean,
they got what's today? They got
today's
the summer camp games 12? This weekend. I know Yankees Mets play this weekend. Saturday.
Yeah, I did come across that on my ESPN app today. And then I also seen the Pirates are probably going to lose every game this year because they suck.
We got some Cubs White Sox.
Ooh.
Sunday at 7:00.
Sunday,
a little interleague summer camp.
Are those games going to be advertised?
That game is on ESPN. The Yankees Mets game is on ESPN too on Saturday.
So let's get into something else here. But there really wasn't a whole lot going on in baseball. We got some little exhibition games starting up. The season's getting ready to begin, which I'm super excited for. I just want to see some sports on that's not whatever I'm playing on 2K.
I might watch the whole season.
It's a short season. You might.
Listen to this. How do we get when we had a full 162 games? Cubs and White Sox the last 2 years have only played a total of 4 games. 2 at Wrigley, 2 at the guaranteed loss field, whatever the fuck it's called.
U.S. Cellular Field.
It's not even. It's guaranteed rate at this time. Guaranteed rate field, but guaranteed loss. Now we only got 60 games. We only got 60 games, and they're playing 6 games, 3 at Wrigley and 3 at fucking their
Well,
place.
I think they're trying to keep it.
People in the same area.
Keep them in the same area. Exactly.
Less plane trips, less bus trips.
I'm sure there's a whole bunch like the we'll probably play in the Indians a good bit of times. We're probably playing Philadelphia a good bit of times as well because we're like right in smack dab in the middle of both of them. I also think we're playing the Yankees. I'm thinking about attending that game in full Yankees attire. Still thinking about doing it. It might happen. I mean, I do when the Cubs come.
When does the season start? 23rd or 24th?
I believe it is the 22nd or 23rd. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. So let's get into some of this football going on. We got some people getting paid, cash money. We'll start with Chris Jones, and I'll let you talk about this douchebag next. Chris Jones signs with the Kansas City Chiefs 4 years, $85 million. I think it's one.
I didn't see no info on guaranteed money with that contract. But
I'm not worried about so much the guaranteed money. The only person that I think I was worried about getting the guaranteed money was Patrick Mahomes because it was such an insane amount of guaranteed money. But I think this is a good contract.
What was the guaranteed money on that?
$449 million or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it was like absurd. It was 400 for sure. I can't remember. It might be 469 just to be fucking just funny. But Chris Jones getting 4 years, $85 million. It's crazy how you guys can pay that much money to Patrick Mahomes, and then turn around and pay Chris Jones $85 million over 4 years, which ain't too bad. I feel like he was deserving, very deserving. I think he played a little bit of a factor in the Kansas City Chiefs winning that Super Bowl because that pass rush was just attack.
Yeah, that shit was disgusting.
Yeah, their defense is really good. Just as good as their offense, really.
They're definitely going to be the force to reckon with in the AFC. I just don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to have to go back to back. If he does, I mean, you'll be hearing it first here. I'll admit that I'm wrong, but there's something about that Chiefs defense or offense that, like, I think it might be the running back, but then you also have Patrick Mahomes who could be a running back. It's just there's something about them that's just like doesn't. I think they're going to be very good for a long period of time, like the Patriots were. I just don't think they're going to be as successful as the Patriots were.
Don't doubt the GOAT, Mahomes. Mahomes GOAT. Mahomes GOAT.
I still don't see
my
them.
homeboy. My homeboy.
Your homeboy.
I don't think they're gonna have the same season they had last year, but
well, really think about it, like they really had a better season the year before than they did last year.
Yeah, I mean,
because they were the number 1 seed 2 years ago.
It's tough to go back to back. I mean, it depends. Well, they won the Super Bowl. Are they gonna like downplay? Are they not gonna play as hard as they did because they already won? I mean,
I don't think so.
Nobody's been hurt.
I don't think Patrick Mahomes will do it, and I think they let that be a known fact by having Chris Jones get a 4-year, $85 million contract, and it's just gonna make them so much better because you got those people who are loyal or who are gonna stay. That's one of those people. So, Paul, you want to tell us about the next guaranteed contract that I have written down here?
Oh yeah, you talking about
your favorite player, right?
You talking about Myles Garrett?
I mean, I like Myles Garrett. I don't like the fact that he swung a helmet at my quarterback. But.
You know, I seen a stat earlier that said
$2,000.
It said not $2,000 that he could get fined 2,700 and something more times. Like he could hit him with the helmet 2,000 something. He could afford it till he goes.
Is that what you sent me? That's
yeah, that is what I said. Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to look at it. I got on here and started.
I don't know what his guaranteed money was though. I'm looking like I thought it said 100, but.
And how much did Duck get paid?
Oh,
that's your starting quarterback, right?
Yeah. He got a 5-year 125 and the $100 million guaranteed from that 125.
Oh, wow. They did say he was getting like quarterback like money.
That man's getting paid.
$50
million guaranteed. $50 million guaranteed right at signing.
Damn. They saw how much strength he had. He took down 2 tackles, took down a quarterback all by himself.
It's wild. It's a $125 million contract and $100 million that's guaranteed. So you're playing for like 25. What?
25. That's pretty much it.
25 million. That's insane. That's probably vanilla money.
That's the most ever paid guaranteed money to a defensive player.
You know what though? He reminds me of I don't think it's probably fair, but he gives me that Odell vibe. Maybe it's because they're both on the Browns, but I kind of have a feeling that maybe it'll be worse now that he got paid.
Get paid.
You think you'll play? Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of NFL.
I don't know.
Once
it's
they get
paid,
paid,
players.
No, but it's not even just defensive players. Like NFL players who get like they finally cash in and then they just don't perform up to that.
Look at D-Law from the Cowboys. Dude got real paid. They paid him. They didn't pay Dak. And look at him. He didn't do shit last year.
Well, I'd say it's real funny you brought up Dak Prescott because that's where we're going to start our game at. Pay or not pay?
Ooh, pay or not pay?
And we're going to start with Dak Prescott because you have to pay the fucking man. He's the only thing keeping that franchise relevant right now, minus Zeke Elliott. Their defense looks in shambles. They lost Byron Jones. I don't trust that.
Everybody forgets that they didn't have. What was it? They didn't have Zeke last year. How much wasn't he hurt?
Or was it? Well, he was in Cabo.
And then was he? I think he was. I'm pretty sure he was
didn't want to pay
suspended last
year. Or was it suspended?
I think he was suspended last year. Yes. Because remember they kept fighting the suspension because he played like 3 games and then he got hit with the suspension. Then they delayed it for a couple weeks. Yeah, it was last year. Then they delayed it a couple weeks and then he like finally got back and then served his suspension, then came back and played the rest.
I don't know. We need to look at the
Yeah, I'm getting fact checked right now, ladies and gentlemen. Just so you know.
Well, I'm just saying.
What I don't think that was last year. I think
it was last year.
Hey, look, man, the Rona,
yeah,
they really jumped out. Like Zeke was in Cabo last year. They didn't want to pay him. That's why they paid him, but he didn't go to training camp. He didn't go to the preseason games, and he missed the first game of the season, first 2 games of the season. Zeke's from Illinois. Anyway, yeah, I didn't know that.
We're learning shit here as
Hey,
this goes on.
um,
Looking at the facts.
yeah, but he didn't play. I don't think he played the first 2 games. I don't know if it was because of suspension. I do know that he didn't get his contract till last year, and Jerry paid him, and he didn't perform well.
Now,
So
the whole Cowboys team didn't perform well. Dak Prescott got Amari Cooper, and they still couldn't play well. They won that one game with Amari Cooper back, and then I'm pretty sure they just looked like shit after that.
He did get hurt. Amari Cooper did get hurt.
Well, as he always does.
You can't beat the Eagles. Come on, you know the Eagles. That's your team, right? That's where you live. Eagle Nation. Fly, Greg, fly. No, okay.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
It's just like, come on, Greg.
You know, I knew as soon as you said your team, the Eagles, I just looked at you. I was like, "This is where this is going, isn't it? This is."
Oh no, yeah, I take that shit back. He played the whole season.
Yeah, he got hurt, but not hurt. He wasn't on the contract. He didn't play preseason games. They didn't want to pay him, so he was negotiating. He was doing what Dak was doing now, but he didn't get franchise tag.
I can't believe I got 3 years ago confused with last year.
Yeah, it was the year before that. It was the year before.
Yeah, well, you know what? The fact is they shouldn't have paid him. They should have paid the guy who's been out there every down. And it isn't gonna. I mean, well, now he's making up a fuss, Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kick it off again. Does Dak Prescott get paid?
Hey,
does he get paid, or does he deserve to get paid?
All right, okay. How does he deserve to get paid? We'll go with Aaron first because I now want to say Paul because he looks like he's got something good.
I mean, hey, you paid him. I think you pay him. I don't know if you can't pay him. That'd be crazy not to pay him. I think it'd be crazy. I think only Jerry wouldn't pay him. If he was in this situation on any other team, I think they'd pay him. I think they would pay him before they paid anybody else. I think you would trade DeMarcus Lawrence for something just to free up cap space just so you pay him.
That's really not a bad idea if you think about it. I actually kind of like that a little bit more because, like you even alluded to earlier, DeMarcus Lawrence really isn't. He's not somebody I'm like going out of my way being like, I want this guy.
Yeah.
And then he goes out there and either gets hurt or he gets his glasses, fall off and you can't see. He can't read when a running back's right by him to tackle him. I don't know. It's Dallas Cowgirls we're talking about here.
What's their cornerback name? Is it Tyron Smith? No, Tyron.
No, that's a left tackle.
Man, what's his name? He was really good.
Who are you talking about? Like what position?
He's a cornerback. He's a running back. Cornerback.
Tyrod Taylor?
For the Cowboys? For the Cowboys. That's quarterback.
It's a quarterback you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about cornerback. Corner.
I thought you said quarter.
My bad.
Byron Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not there anymore.
Yeah, but it was him and the other dude, the partner, that they always like rave about. I don't know if he's a middle linebacker. I think he's a.
Talking about Jalen Smith?
Yeah.
The middle linebacker from he was coming from Notre Dame. Why didn't you just shout out positions, bro? You know I know that.
Bro, because I remember last year somebody was like, or before the season started, they were like, oh, the Cowboys defense is so amazing. We got Smith, we got
Zeke, we got Smith.
Bailey's here. Like, nah, come on, dude. I knew they were gonna be trash. They hyped him up so much, but he's only like 24. He's
still very young. He actually I think he had to sit out most of his first rookie season because he had an injury from college. I think he did come back at some point in that season, and then next year's where he kind of went off, and then there was last season. I have a lot of faith in Jalen Smith. He's one of my favorite linebackers in that draft. Actually, I actually had a lot of hype for him until he went to obviously the Dallas Cowgirls, and we all know how I feel about the Dallas Cowgirls. I hate that team so much. But for someone like Dak Prescott who's been doing what he can and making that team somewhat relevant again, compared to when we had Tony Romo at one point in time, I think he's worth the pay.
Yeah, and I'm talking a lot of shit about him right now, but I draft him in Madden all the time.
I
He's a
honestly,
really good guy.
I would not be too concerned with like the Cowboys finally letting him go and the Steelers drafting him or picking him up in free agency. It would actually make sense. It really would. I know I always make
You
everything
also
about the
got to think.
Steelers, but
We also got to think. Dak's brother died, so he might not even be wanting to like play
I think he's gonna
football.
if he comes to play, I think he's gonna come and play with a vengeance. So we're all in a mutual agreement that you pay the man then, right?
Yeah, you
gotta
gotta
pay
pay him.
You paid him, yeah, but is he gonna get paid? I don't think it's gonna happen.
Well, I'm putting, we're in the driver's seat here. So
Yeah.
I want to get to someone who hits close to home with somebody. He's on a 1-year contract. You just drafted a quarterback to take over for you, even though you're still in your prime, just about. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron, do you pay Aaron Rodgers to come stay with you in Green Bay, or do you just say, you know what, go somewhere?
He's only on I thought he had like 2 years left.
I'm pretty sure. I thought you said last week or 2 weeks ago he only had 1 year left.
That's a good question. I said, no. He has 3 years left on his contract, but I said he only has 1 year left with the team. Yeah, we got to get rid of him.
That's what you mean.
That's what I said.
All right.
Yeah,
so are you paying?
Yeah,
Are you paying Aaron Rodgers? Or are you gonna just like say, fuck it?
If I could, I'd trade him. I'd trade Aaron Rodgers right now.
Mm.
Give me a wide receiver. Give me a lineman.
Well, I guess that's the thing. We can do pay him, trade him, or keep him.
Yeah, no. Matter of fact, we'll trade him to the Bears. Let's get Khalil for him. Give me Khalil.
Yeah, I don't think if the Bears are stupid enough to take that trade, if the Bears are dumb enough to take that trade,
they paid. They got a bag of chips for him.
Yeah, he's only. I mean, he's got 1 more year, and then he can opt out.
Yeah. Which, I mean, he's not going to. Why would he opt out? He has so much. That's a lot of money on that contract.
Yeah, the last 2 years, he can make fucking 25 mil.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they get
each year.
Well, you never know. If the Bears don't cut it for him, he might dip out. But that's
why it doesn't make sense, because we just gave him that contract last year or the year before. So why are we drafting the quarterback? But it's okay. Like I said, we could trade him. Let's get Odell.
What do you think, Paul? He's putting out some like far-fetched ideas.
I don't see him getting paid. I mean, he's 36 right now. I mean, quarterback's good. I mean, he's on a contract to get paid. Fucking, he gets paid this year. Oh no, yeah, this year he gets paid only 17. Then next year he gets paid 25.
Damn.
And the next, yeah, he. Unless they trade him, I see him. I mean.
Well, but you're in the driver's seat. What are you doing right now? You're the owner of the Green Bay Packers. You just drafted fucking Jordan Love for some stupid reason. What are you gonna do? You trade him? You keep him? Or are you paying him?
Trade him.
Trading him?
This would probably be the time to get the most you can from him right now.
So this is my thing. Aaron Rodgers is what Stephen A. likes to say, a bad man. I would trade Jordan Love. I'm keeping Aaron Rodgers. You know how much buzz the Jordan Love was getting in that draft. Why not use him as a bargaining chip to add more weapons to Aaron Rodgers in his arsenal?
They would have just drafted a wide receiver.
I don't think they like the wide receivers they've seen. I think there was something in that Green Bay Packers locker room that said, "No, let's get a bargaining chip for maybe a possible good defensive player, or offensive lineman, and some picks." But that's also my mindset going in there as a Green Bay Packers owner. Obviously, that's not what it was. We all know, all three of us collectively know, Aaron Rodgers is just there just so he can mentor Jordan Love just like he was mentored by Brett Favre.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what it is.
That's what I see the actual outcome being. He's just going to mentor him. Mm-hmm. So it's time to depart.
And then I think at that point, I don't think Aaron Rodgers. I don't think Aaron's going to go to another team. I feel like he would just probably retire. I don't think he wants to play for anybody else. I mean, unless he goes for Tom Brady.
He's the type that I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is thinking. I don't know what the Packers are thinking. I wish I knew what the Packers are thinking because last year they signed like 7 people from free agency, and this year they're drafting a quarterback instead of wide receiver when they're saying that you need wide receivers. I don't get it, But yeah, I don't know, man. I get rid of Aaron Rodgers. I'm one of those people. I'm getting rid of. If I was on the Lakers, if I was the owner of the Lakers, I'd trade LeBron. If the team wanted LeBron and they're going to give me enough for him,
I
so
think
I could get some.
we talked about that before.
Yeah, like I'd get rid of.
Well, you know what you'd get? You could probably get yourself like a Brandon Ingram, a Josh Hart,
Larry Nance, Julius Randle.
So we're going off topic here. So my next guy I got here, Juju Smith-Schuster.
I think the question is, will he want to stay?
Well, I'm talking about you're an owner. Do you pay him? Do you trade him, or do you just say, "Hey, it is what it is"?
Yeah, you pay him.
Of course you have to pay the man. The guy's
you got to get him a quarter. You got to get him a quarterback too. Though.
He's gonna need a quarterback for sure here in a couple.
I got a quarterback. I got one. You got just.
No, we'll wait for
you guys
Dak
got
Prescott.
nothing to give me anyway.
We're gonna wait for Dak Prescott to be a free agent. But it's to me, he's gonna be one of the best wide receivers soon. And he's showing it. We talked about his workout video, I believe, on like the second episode of our podcast. The guy's a freakish athlete. My only hate on him is he plays Fortnite. So, yeah, of course I'm paying this guy. I'm giving this guy like max dollar. Like, what's the max I give a wide receiver? That's what I'm giving this guy.
Yeah, Odell got $77 million for 5 years. So I mean that's.
And I think Juju's got a little bit of a better work ethic though than Odell Beckham Jr. No offense.
They're getting like 100 mil. No, I mean, hey, look, I don't know. Like I said, I think you pay him, but I don't know if he wants to stay. I mean, does he want to play? Does he want to stay with Big Ben? Are you guys gonna throw the duck out there? I mean, I don't know. Does he want to quit, retire, and play Fortnite for the rest of his life? He might have. Hey, he gets views. I check the streams.
I know. I follow him on Twitch.
He gets views.
I only watch him when he's not playing Fortnite. That's the only time I watch Juju.
Him, Tariq Cohen, and I can't think of his name right now. They're about to go just play Call of Duty, stream Call of Duty, and retire from y'all teams. Because y'all teams are trash because you guys don't have quarterbacks. But I got a quarterback again.
What do you think, Paul? I'm done talking to this blasphemous coming out of Aaron's mouth right now. This blasphemous.
You pay him. Yeah, it's easy. They got nothing else.
Do you think he wants to stay there?
I think
does he want to stay there? I think if you give him a quarterback, he'd stay there.
I think it makes it more incentive, yes, but I feel like there's no reason why he wouldn't want to come stay in Pittsburgh. He loves it.
Let me ask a better question, Paul. So how long are the Steelers going to be not in the playoffs?
We're going to be in the playoffs next year.
God, you got to love confidence.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 3-16 or 5, whatever. 13.
3-13, man. 3-13.
Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't say that.
Damn, what year was that? Because I know my team went 13 and 9.
Oh, the year they got fucking Mitchell Trubisky.
Nowhere here and there and there. Yeah.
We didn't trade for Mitchell Trubisky.
All right, what's the next player on the
list? So we're gonna go. Actually, we're gonna go with the Bears. We're gonna go Roquan Smith. I believe he's probably in the last year of his rookie contract. We got to bring it down.
Well, I hope that the Bears don't pay him. I hope that he goes wherever he wants to go. I just hope that the Bears eventually just get rid of all their players and they just bring some new people in, because obviously what they have now doesn't work either, and what they'll have in the future won't work either, because the Packers will be around. So you go ahead, Paul.
You done? You finished?
13-3. 13-3, and that was a bad year for Aaron Rodgers. Go ahead. My bad.
I would hope that they pay him. I would pay him instead of letting him go somewhere else and then come back and fuck up your quarterback. So yeah, I would definitely pay him.
The dude's a whole fucking cannon.
Yeah,
I remember when they drafted him.
And I think Roquan Smith is definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with in the NFL for sure. Like, there's nothing if, ands, or buts about it. The dude's just – even watching some of the draft footage at the day he was drafted, dude just hit so much harder than everybody else. So You have to pay the guy for sure. We're going to do two more here. We're going to go TJ Watt. Aaron, I'm going to let you start on this one because I know how much you love TJ Watt.
You're an asshole. You mean the Packer? The Packer?
No,
Packer?
the one that was the Pittsburgh Steelers that you guys passed on.
Yeah, you pay him. You pay him. You trade him. You trade him to the Packers for Aaron Rodgers. I'm still thinking. I'm still in that
So
mindset.
Paul with a realistic answer.
Well, yeah, you pay him. I mean,
You got to pay.
but
him.
if you could trade him,
TJ
and Ben for Aaron Rodgers.
No, they could keep Ben. We'll give him some draft picks. We'll give him
they could
some
keep
money.
the rapist.
Man was just addicted to porn one time.
Hey, man.
I mean, I'm addicted to porn, but that's another story for another day. You do pay him. You pay.
Don't tell nobody that story.
You know,
Go ahead.
you pay TJ Watt and you pay him probably the highest paid linebacker in the entire league. Well, let's be real. This guy's doing insane things. Like you thought JJ Watt was good. TJ Watt's on the verge of being way better.
Don't they have one more brother?
They have Derek,
plays.
and Derek's our fullback.
He's a fullback.
Pittsburgh. And I believe there is actually another one. I'm pretty sure. The youngest one.
I think he was just in college and he just got drafted. If they do, don't quote me.
We'll have to look into that. We'll do some further.
JJ was thinking about going to Pittsburgh. He was thinking about going to Pittsburgh to be with the brothers.
Don't get him happy like that. JJ is going.
JJ
is coming to the Bears to play with.
I said JJ Watt to the fucking Steelers is what we need on that defensive line to make us better. I would totally, and I even said this millions of times. I would be 100% okay with having 2 years of JJ Watt than having one more year of Cam Hayward because I'm not a fan of Cam Hayward. I like what he does around the community.
Yeah,
I don't care for him as a player. He always injured or he plays like shit. Let's be real. Our defensive tackle, Stephon Tuitt, and our linebackers make up for half of what he does. Plus, we got Devin Bush. And the last one we'll talk about is because the running backs are always a hot topic when you talk about selling or buying. Alvin Kamara, he's on a 4-year, $3 million contract. I believe this is maybe year 3, so he's maybe going into his last year. Paul, you can speak for Jacob on this one.
There's no doubt you pay him. You definitely pay him.
Paying him.
He's worth every penny.
Now, you know how it works though with running backs though is like sometimes, and Aaron, I think you and I can, we have the same idea on this. Running backs don't have a long shelf life.
No, they
not to sound disrespectful or anything, but like a running back who get paid, over $150 million, they're going to go out the next year and maybe put up half.
Trash numbers, yeah.
David Johnson's a good example. Jamal Lewis is a good example. Priest Holmes. Remember Priest Holmes when he went from the Kansas City to the Ravens? Bum.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the Saints playing with Drew Brees.
But but then you also got to take in consideration as well with that, Paul, is how long do you have Drew Brees for?
Didn't he just sign a 2-year contract?
I get that, but the guy's only 24.
And they definitely didn't draft a rookie quarterback.
No, they still have Taysom Hill.
Okay, all right. I felt the subliminal. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. No, I mean,
you pay him. You definitely pay him.
You hope that Breeze stays long enough, and if not, I don't know. Wait, hold on. The Saints got like 3 quarterbacks. What you talking about? We got one extra one. We got Jordan Love. Saints got, I don't even know their names. There's so many of them. There's the one who runs. There's the one that runs and throws. I don't know. They're gonna.
There's a one that runs, catches, and throws. Yeah, they did have Teddy. They're not Teddy no more.
They got the other dude. What's his name? What's his name? He does a lot of running plays for the Saints.
That's Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill, yeah. I mean, he might take over.
Well, he's not a starting quarterback.
They want him to.
He's a wildcat quarterback.
and that's like half the quarterbacks in the league. Greg could attest to that.
I agree.
You don't have a quarterback, right?
We have a
You used to-
quarterback, and he's somewhat mobile, but I'm not. That's another story for another day. I'm going to pay.
I know you are not saying.
Is mobile?
So
I know you ain't saying Ben is mobile.
Ben was mobile at one point in time.
Yeah,
Ben was
at one
mobile.
point,
Yeah,
years
at one
ago,
point. Yeah,
he
you
was
could run
running
that
super
motherfucker
slow.
down.
Now he's just a slow-moving train.
Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm paying Alvin.
Train with no
Kamara.
rails.
It's also going to be like one of them 2 years, but it's going to be like Boko bucks.
He
Because
definitely deserves a better contract than the one he was just on his rookie contract.
4 years,
He
$3
paid
million
big
is nothing. He's making maybe $925,000 a season.
Yeah,
I
he
think
probably
he's
makes
making-
more off
making way
fucking
more for
incentives and shit like that.
I mean, Madden's been just probably throwing him money for like the last 2 seasons. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I think the most recent thing I seen from Madden 21 was Alvin Kamara and doing a commercial. I was like, oh, there's more millions for him.
And he plays
Yep.
online too. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, he's a cool
That's the
dude.
way.
I like Alvin Kamara a lot. I think he's good for the community.
Yeah.
So Paul, you had a topic for a discussion to bring to the other Binotto Bros podcast today. So you want to
What?
talk about what you want to call an entanglement?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get our take on everybody's entanglement.
Entanglement.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I think people are just exaggerating, man.
But what is
They
it
did that
about?
whole-
You gotta let everyone
The
know.
whole thing is that 4 years ago they were having a rough marriage, and they decided to go their separate
and
ways
Jada.
while still staying together.
Will and James
And
Smith.
who knows what Will was doing, because his side hoes were quiet this whole time. But August Alsina decided to come out and pretty much say that he was fucking Jada,
Damn.
and she admitted it. And there's a bunch of dumbass hoes that are defending her,
But
but
she's trying to get better for herself.
she was
You gotta-
helping him with his health
No.
Hey, but
while helping him with his health.
helping with him with his help was helping her.
So do you think when this whole affair happened was right after she met with Aisha Curry?
because he was on Red Table Talk. She had freaking this dude on Red Table Talk, and Red Table Talk hasn't been around that long. So how you guys say, "Oh, we
Definitely
haven't
hasn't.
spoken in years"?
Wait, he was just on there.
We
like
had,
a year
and the
a
thing
half
is
ago.
then she said that they haven't spoken in years. But August said that he gave everybody a courtesy call before he even did his 1 hour interview compared to her 12-minute confession.
These are my confessions.
I don't know, man.
Well, you know what? At least Will said, you know what? It is what it is. We'll just take it for what it is.
Yeah, Will looked hurt.
We all
Will did
know.
look hurt, but
We all know that Will's been dipping his dick in some pussy this whole time.
Yeah, but now people know that she was too. That's much.
Oh, yeah.
That's a little. It's one
Yeah.
thing to think that Will did, but you know, she could have denied this. That's the crazy. That's the part that gets.
That's
me.
what I
she could've
originally
lied.
thought.
She could've-
That's what I originally thought she was gonna do. I thought she was gonna come on there and be like, "Nope, he's lying." But she admitted it.
She
it takes,
admitted to the
it takes
entanglement.
a real person to admit it, though.
To admit to the
definitely.
entanglement.
Like what girl is gonna cheat on you? Then once you confront her about it, that you know,
If she knows it's
"No, I
gonna
wasn't
make her
it."
some money, oh, for sure. That was the highest
Hey.
viewed count video for fucking
Hey,
It was all
Facebook
over- it
number
was all
one.
over social media.
Hey.
It was
Yeah.
all over
You
social media.
know.
But you also think they
You
also
know.
work on Facebook practically. They have their Will and Jada shows on Facebook.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, hey, look, man. Will's been doing some crazy stuff the last few years. All right, he's been doing some crazy stunts. He's back to the bad boys.
That whole family.
I don't know
is
if
just
any of
weird.
this has. Yeah.
That whole family is just awkward.
They're
Can you imagine
they're
being?
different.
Can you imagine?
very different.
Jaden wakes up early, sees sees August in the fucking kitchen in a robe. Like what?
The fuck?
Hey, Dad, you still here last night? I thought you went home. I did go home.
Oh, you stupid for that. You stupid. Go ahead. No, I'm good.
R.I.P. the dream.
I'm good. No, she's messed up for that though. She's kind of messed up for that because they said he was a messed up kid. That's what Will and Jada said in their 12 minutes. He was a messed up kid when they brought him to the house, and somehow after that she goes, "Well, sometimes I feel like I'm healing myself when I'm trying to heal people."
Mhm.
So she pretty much just said it. It seems like I don't want to say like, oh, he was taken advantage of, but it kind of sounds like, oh, he was in a vulnerable state, and Jada.
The man was damn near
Grail.
dying.
He had a drug addiction. I don't know. It don't sound right. I don't think it was that long ago that they keep making it seem though. They're talking about like 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe they broke up 4 or 5 years ago, but August has been there for a minute. She had pictures on the red carpet with him. I don't know where all these pictures were from.
Yeah, man.
Nobody talked about these pictures. All right,
It's a wild turn of events for sure. I mean, I think for her to say they'll be caught in the act and then admit it was like cool. As far as that though, cheating's never cool in my eyes. I don't really, unless it's in a video game. Like that's cool. But, but you should never cheat on someone in life. I think I learned that from someone. I'm not going to say who. There's a special, good person in my life, good friend. But that's neither here or there. So there's two sides of the story. I think it's kind of good in the hood. They seem fine with it. I appreciated that they kind of showed it. One thing that I actually read on the internet was everyone's so concerned about Jada and Will that everyone forgot about Black Lives Matter. I thought that was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I read that everyone was more concerned about that than Black Lives. I was like, wow. I guess it's. Yeah. And I did like how, and I don't want to sound racist by any means necessary, but I think whenever Will referred to it as Black Twitter, I thought that was kind of funny. I had a good laugh at that. Yeah. Because I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Because I knew what he meant, but I didn't exactly know what he meant. But it just made me laugh the way he said it.
Oh, they're going to get on him because they made it seem like they had like the perfect relationship. Like nothing's been going on. Yeah, I get it. It happens. It happens. Life goes on. Hopefully they're happy. The kids are happy.
I think that what doesn't
kill
you makes you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I don't think Jada wants to find another person. I don't think Will wants to find another person. They just happen to dip their honey in some different pot. That's all.
Bad marriage for life. That'd be loud. Yeah. All right.
Well, I think we're done today, guys. So, Paul, let's start with your social media first, even though I know it's a very small social media these days.
Yeah. Twitter. PaulyDG89. That's about it.
Aaron?
Greg's been taking some shots today. It's not even producing. We're gonna. I got my first tweet out.
You did
because I was tweeted at about not having a tweet out, so we got that done, and
who did that?
I'm gonna start adding more stuff to it. I don't know, dude. It was some kid with like a selfie picture with like glasses. I don't know.
The one that I had used 30 years ago. I'm about to look into that. I don't even think you put a profile picture up yet. And you guys can find me twitch.tv/the ghost named Greg. Catch me on Instagram at the ghost named Greg. Twitter. Ghost named Greg. And I'm gonna look forward. I was telling the guys this. We got the Elgato hooked up, and I'm hooking to we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something with 2K or something like that. Just try to put some more video out there, more content, and it's something not just us three here at the other Binotto Bros, but hopefully everybody of the Super Binotto Bros will get involved. I'm pretty excited about it. When I pulled that Elgato out of the package, literally I felt like a little kid at Christmas time. I couldn't wait to hook it up.
Yeah, catch the boys in the stream. We all stream during the day, during night on Twitch. I started streaming 2 or 3 days a night Apex. Yeah, we're trying to get some dubs.
Working on them dubs.
We'll do some collabs. All right.
Well, collabs always. All right, guys. Well, until next episode, you guys take care. I'll see you next time.
All right.